is service, however, because the emphasis is becoming based on the faith, and then is a prominent show is also be helpful. What's really doing is pushing, and of course you needed that too. I don't mean it's not needed, but it's been nice. But also pick up internally understanding. You're not stupid unless you're going to say, I am stupid. Well, in Asia people do. Anyway, they don't mind calling yourself most stupid person or something. But doesn't matter. But you're not. You know it in your reality. Culturally you say. Try to be, what do you call that, humble, or you may say it. But in your heart of heart, you're not going to think it that way, for sure. So it's just the culture law, right? So it's the culture. So you said that way. But, so since you're not, you must think a little bit more. Honestly, think and understand. Intellectual knowing is extremely important. I don't mean you have to become scholar, okay? I don't try to urge you all become professors. I'm not. But at least you know what you're doing. Intellectually knowing. At least. If you say, I take refuge in Buddha, so what do you mean? What is Buddha? How do you take refuge in Buddha, and why? What is the reason? What is the purpose? Why? And that much you should know. And whether it can help us or not. If so, how? If not, then what for? And that much you have to think about it. Is it nice to say, Om Mani Padme Hum? Or whatever, Namo Tabe Gongse Yang Posa, or whatever you say. Or whatever, Namo Amitabha. So all this, and what are you talking about? That much little bit you need to know. And sort of that's number one. And number two, why? All of this, why? Why do we do this? Why? This is very important. I mean, why am I interested in Buddhism? Because my mother was Buddhist, and because my generation is Buddhist, and that's not good enough reason for you to be Buddhist. And I'm also very, I don't know, I think I did some service in this part of the world, Malaysia, Singapore, in early, not early, but late 70s and the 80s. And then few years, for a few decades I didn't show up at all, but I did. And what I did is, I really linked up a lot of, I was taken by the Young Buddhist Association of Malaysia. In those days I was not busy at all, so I spent, months here together, go from place to place, talk to the young people, the Young Buddhist Association, so talk to them, and try to link up, why my mother puts the fruit and joystick in front of the image and goes and shake a couple of times, and we call them Buddhism, right? And what do you think? And so almost at the verge, I think I did a little service. Why you do this, what is this for, and what is, so I really did a little bit at that time. And when I looked back, decades that I didn't come, and I looked back, I was happy I've been able to did something to link up. Because at that time, most of the people, they think Buddhism is really just putting the joystick there and a few ching-ching-chings, and that's about it. And that's not a Buddhism at all. A Buddhist-related culture. Not even a Buddhist at all. Essence of the Buddhism is, Buddha himself has said, avoid negativities. Build up positive as much as you can. Most important, watch your mind. Watch your mind. Or some people will say, tame your mind. Even you say watch your mind, it doesn't mean watch what you're thinking. No, it doesn't. Watch your mind, where, what is it, all about it. Mind, actually, the mind is the basis on which we really work. Right? Everything. What do we do? Buddhism, whatever we do, it is the mind. Is the most important. And what do we know about mind? I tell you, the scientists know much more than we do. Honestly, that is a little surprising. Really, they know much more than we do. We've been like generations of Buddhists. They have no idea what mind is all about. What is the relationship between the mind and body? Is the body is the mind, or mind is separated than body? What is it? A number of people will think, yeah, body is mind, mind is body. Well, body may not be really mind, but it is together. Sort of thing we say. I don't blame you. Because number one, we never even thought about it. Number two, even though you try to think about it, you never had the, I don't know what to say. You never have the role model, or no, it's not in the culture to think. And really, we have to think about it a little bit. If mind is the body, or if the body is the mind, then there's a huge problem. After we die, the body is still here. Mind is not there, right? When you go to the dead body place, there is dead body. And that dead body is body. That's not mind. So it clearly shows you it's two different things.